and welcome to part two of the Talk IT tutorial on creating a registration application. In this part, what we're going to do is we're going to be adding a model to hold the user details, and we're going to be adding a view to allow the user to enter those details. So if I just take you to where we got off to on the last bit of the application, the last thing we did was we created a HTTP post method that would go to a new page details, and it would be passing the name of the user to that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be creating a new model to hold those user details. Now what a model is a C# class, and what it really is, it is the application itself, and it allows the controller and the view effectively to connect the model to the web layer. So if I just zoom in so you guys can see, what I'm going to do is go add here. I can keep it on add, and then I'm going to add a class. I'll zoom out for you, and this is going to be called user details, and then click add. Now I'm just going to copy across from my other application that I've created what I want to store about the user. So what we have is name, username, password, email address, all of the type string. So if I just go back to the home controller, now what we want to do is create another method that's going to receive the request. So it's going to be HTTP GET, and it's going to be of the details page because it's going to receive that username, and what we want to do is store that the name that's given to us. So again, I'm just going to copy and paste this just to save a little bit of time. Now as you can see there, it's come up with an error saying that it doesn't understand what user details is, but it wouldn't understand what user detail is because it doesn't know it's been made yet. So what we need to do is add a using into there. So if I just do that and then new there, as you can see it's all hunky-dory with that, and it's fine doing that. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly play this so it saves it, and then it will allow us to access that model later. So, and I'm just going to close that. And so what I'm going to do is then create a view for this. So I'm going to add view here, right click, add view, details, I want it in ASP C#, and I want it using the model class user details, registration new dot models, and I'm going to click add. Again, so this is creating our view, and so this is the HTML for our view. I'm just going to quickly copy this across. This one's quite a sizable chunk, not going to lie with this one. Got that. Now if I just quickly try and run you through this as well. So the title is going to be registration details. So what we've got is the model name here, enter the registration details, we're going to begin the form. This is going to be used later on in Lab 4 when we do a little bit of validation. Now as you can see, it's changed a little bit for our helper function, so html.label, but now I've got this little extra bit called for. This is because we're using a model, so it understands about the properties that are there, and it already knows about those. This is the idea of a strongly typed view which we selected, and it's associated with the model class. So as you can see up here, registration new dot models dot user details knows about the properties, and hence we have to use html.textbox for the username there. Okay, so now we've got the details page, so we have it for the password, we have it for the email address there, of the validation message, again that's used later on. I'm just going to quickly save that, go back to the home controller here, and what I want to do is I'm going to obviously want to have a post, a HTTP post. I want to send this off somewhere once we have those user details and it's all been validated, which I do in Lab 4. So if I just quickly go to here, again I'm just going to copy this and then I'll run you through it. So we have HTTP post and method details, and what we're doing is we're sending off the user details from the model we've got, and it's going to go to a page called confirmation. So if I just run that and show you what we've just created. Stephen, there you go. So hi Stephen, that's what we passed to it. Please enter your registration details. So okay, Stephen, this is my password. That's that at hotmail.co.uk. Next. Again, we've got an error. This is because there is no confirmation page. This is what the data's being passed to. And I'll be creating that all. I'll be doing Lab 3 and Lab 4 in the next video. So please join me there. Thank you very much.